Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't see the fish. Dang, bro, it's hot. I know it's good in this piece. Mosquitoes tear me up, boy. Dang. All right, yo. Your boy Texas Noop here. We in the lab. It's burning up here in the lab. I'm in Texas, so it's burning up here in the crazy lab here. About to make some fishing lures. I have a tournament coming up in like 3 weeks, 2, 3 weeks. So I'm going to be switching up my fishing style a little bit. Mostly I've been fishing shallow, but now I want to do go a little bit deeper because it's a little bit warmer. So I want to go where the deep fish are, or where the big fish are, and most of them are fishing, a little deeper. So I want to get some lures that will work for that. So I'm going to put you on the chest. I'm gonna spin you around, put you on the chest a little bit. I'm gonna try to explain as much as I can. But because of I'm working with lead, I'm gonna have to wear my mask for protection. You always want to have that. I also got safety equipment, safety goggles, eye protection, breather for for the lead, and I got some gloves. So you want to make sure you stay protected, right? So I'm gonna flip you guys around so you can see, right? So so here's my little work area, right? Let me put you on my chest real quick. All right, put me on the chest. All right, got it going here. All right, so we got 4 people in the in the chat. So again, I'm got a fishing tournament coming up. I'm gonna be making some lures. I've already got my mows together. So like I was saying before, safety equipment. Gotta have glasses to protect your eyes. Gotta have your gloves, protect your hands. And since I'm working with lead, I got a breather here, and once I put it on, you won't hear me as clear as right now. So one of the jigs I'm gonna be making is this one here is the football jig with a screw lock, and because since I'm gonna be fishing a little deeper water, I'm gonna make about 3 of these. Since it's gonna be in not clear water, but open water, I don't expect to break off any. Well, I may, but not a lot. Here's another jig. It's a round head jig, and all my jigs are coming from Do It Moles, but I get them through Barlow's Tackle. So here's another one, the Shake It, and so let me show you what one look like. So that one already has a hook already in it, so I can make different sizes. So what that black is, that's as they call it, is smoke or soot from a candle, which it does. We say when you smoke the mold, it makes it easy for the lead to pour into it and to come out of it. So I did a few of those. I see a little advantage. I can't say I see a lot, but I see a little advantage. So, and here's the hooks. I got different hooks for different ones because of course they call for different sizes. All my hooks are I get from Barlow's. This particular one is a Mustad hook. It's a 4/0. I'll leave the information in the description below so you want to check it out. So I have a game load of molds as you see right there. So just particular night, I'm only gonna make use these 3 molds with about, like I said, I'm gonna do probably about three hooks or make 3 jigs out of each mold. So I already have the heat going. This right, let me see, get the finger right. That right there is my hot pot 2, which it melts the lead, and I can just grab a hold of it and pour it into the crevice, into the mold. So I will stir this up using a ladle so I can get some of the impurities off the top of it. I'll show you that in a minute, but I want to put my safety gear on. So okay, all right. I don't know how to pronounce that. Zeer. How are you? So let me go ahead and get started with a little bit. It's a little warm, man, because this is Texas and I'm hot and I'm in the lab. So let me get this going. All right. So first off, what I'm gonna do. This particular one is calls for. I'm gonna do a 4/0 in this one, and this one comes with. So as far as the screw lock, here are. I don't know if you can see that. Let me put this down real quick so you can see if you can see it. Right there. So that's the screw lock that I'm gonna put in as so it can hold the bait on, right? So I have a few of those here that I put in place, and what happens? It goes right into position, just like that, right? And then you just close it, and it's ready to pour, right? Let me fix it because it's not really flush, and so it's gonna keep me from closing it. So what you want to make sure is when you close, sealed in here, that there's no gaps. If you have a gap, it'll be some flashing, and what flashing is when the lead goes outside of the mold, and it's not where it's supposed to be, and you have extra lead there. And I'm sure I'm gonna do it, so I'll show you what that flashing looks like. So give me a second. Let me put my breather on, and I will pour one for you. So again, once I put this on, me talking, it might be muffled, so I'll do the best I can. All right. All right. Not sure if you can hear me, but I'm gonna use the first one we just did. So again, here is the hot lead, and so I'm gonna go through and take out the impurities off the top. All right. The impurities off the top, we call this a sledge, and we just take it, and it's just trash. Don't really use it. And so I just go through and just take up all the impurities off of the lead that's off the top of it, so I can get the cleanest and best lead I can. All right, so that's done. So now I just take the lead and just pour on top. And I'll let that sit, let it cool a little bit. Then I'll move over to my other one. Do the same thing here. Make sure it's closed real good. Now, you know what? And see, I'm talking about safety. I don't have my glove on, so let me put my glove on. Like I said, it's hot in here. I see you, DL Peck. All right, so got this one in. I'm gonna pour it in. Let me double check to see what slot I'm pouring into, because I'm making on this one. I'm doing a 5/16. Right, I want a little bit bigger because I'm going a little bit deeper in the water. So. All right, so that one's poured. I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna go back to the first one I poured. Check on it. Get my pliers. Pull it out. All right, that's what the first one looks like. This is flashing right here or over this part. So you can see it. So around here, there's some extra lead. That's what we call flashing, right? I can fix that. I just have to get a file and file it off. All right, that one example is done. Let me look at the other one. Okay, here it is over here. And there it is. So I'm gonna go through and rig up a couple more and pour them. So I may not be talking as much, but I'll come back to you and we'll talk about what I need to do to clean them up a little bit. All right. So check this out. Let's see. Yep, that'll work there. All right, there we go. Let's see. Yep, looks good on that one. Let me make sure. Yep, third one. There's so many cavities, I want to make sure I'm pouring in the right one. Okay, cool. All right. So over here, pull it out. There you go, looking good right there. Hope y'all can see it. All right, let me pull the other one. Cool, there it is right there. See? I mean, okay, I will go through and cut the sprue off. And as you see right there, that's the football head jig with a screw lock. All right. Let me clean up the lid a little bit. All right, let me do one of these. Shaky head. And so on this particular shaky head, I don't need a screw lock on it because the barb is in line with the hook, so I don't need anything extra other than the hook itself. And I'll show you what it looks like here. See, and that's what it looks like with the barb and the collar. So I don't need a screw because the keeper is the barb and the collar. All right. So I'm gonna go through and do a couple more, but that's the process. I'm gonna take my step away a little bit from the lid because I'm in my lab, but these mosquitoes are killing me. So I'm gonna do a couple more and then I'm gonna clean them up and that's gonna be a wrap for me. But again, I just want to introduce, I'm gonna spin you around a little bit, introduce you to the process of making these jigs and my process of doing it. I got my start from looking at, his name is that guy Skimpy, as well as Matt Luna. They have a channel. They have a great channel as far as making lures. So if you want to get into making lures, go check them out. They can walk you through it, and as well as make modifications, anything like that. So, let me see if I can turn so you can see. That doesn't work. That's worked better. Okay. So check those guys out, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'll respond back to you. I'm gonna get back to it, make about 2 or 3 more, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Next time I'll be back in the lab, I'll show you something else. All right, maybe painting or maybe some more jigs that I might do some skirts with. Who knows? But until next time, I'll talk to you. Yo.